Oh, Alan's calling. I got it.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes.
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened. This isn't over yet.
You are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better.
What you are describing is merely survival instinct.
Call it whatever you want, if it keeps you from lying down and giving up.
My people do not lie down, if they still exist, which I cannot confirm.
Welcome to life for the rest of us, Alan. Most of us don't get to know what's happening in every timeline. We have to go along with things and believe in life's potential.
How do you bear that?
There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human.
Boop.
Hope is, oh right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from an 18th century Earth author, Emily something.
Dickinson, you
Hope
cretin.
is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never
Welcome
stops
aboard, Captain.
at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
Adding hope to your database.
Hey there, Survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero Early Access gameplay. I was actually in the process of doing some advanced prep before we start today's adventures, but then Alan called, and I wanted you to be able to hear his little communication there. But at this point, you're so cute. At this point, I want to continue with my advanced preparations. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, I'm going to get together everything that we're going to need to make those body parts. And then we're going to go down into the Crystal Caverns and find the blueprint for the final body part. And perhaps, if we have enough time, get down and actually make his body today. We'll see if we have enough time for that at the end of all things. So just give me a couple more minutes to get everything pulled together here, and I'll be back when we're ready to depart. Okay, Survivors, we are picking this back up. I've shifted us out to the deep lilies because I needed to pick up a couple more pieces of nickel ore. But at this point, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, if I could just hook up to this, easier. There we go. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, wow, the Fabricator module took a bit of a beating from somebody along the way. Let me give him a little touch up here. But if you look in the upper right-hand corner, we should have almost everything we need for... No. Lily Paddler wanted to give us a little acid trip there. No acid trips right now, please. I'm trying to concentrate. So if you look in the upper right-hand corner, we've got magnetite on board the sea truck, and then we've got everything else we need to make the first two Alan body parts. We also have no Lily Paddler. No, Lily Paddler. We also have almost everything we need to make the depth module Mark III for the sea truck. Now, yes, we do have the prawn. We would need the prawn depth module Mark II to get down as low as we can get with the Mark III for the sea truck. And, you know, I've told you before, I'm just terrible with the prawn. I'm the worst prawn pilot ever. And if I can go this entire playthrough without ever once using the prawn, I'm not going to cry about that. That's fine by me. I'm sorry if that's disappointing to you, but I've had bad experiences. Get off me, Lily Paddler. Yeah, me and the prawn have a history. If you watched my Subnautica playthrough, you know We have it. We go back a ways, and it hasn't always been pretty. I guess the truck itself is fine. So let's just grab those last couple of pieces of magnetite out of here. And now we have everything we need to make the first 2 body parts, and almost everything we need to make the Sea-Truck Depth 3 depth module, Sea-Truck Mark 3 depth module. All we need for that is kyanite. And I am betting that we're going to be able to find some kyanite at our destination, which is going to be the Crystal Caves. So we'll head over to the pilot's last known position, use that as a starting point for our adventure. Yes, there are multiple ways to get down into the Crystal Caves. I'm going to take you the route that I know best to minimize the chances that we get lost and spend too much time wandering around aimlessly. We'll start at the pilot's last known position, head north, and down into the first trench we encounter. This will get us to Maida's base. Oh, one other thing I wanted to do before we left, and I forgot. So my preparations were not entirely complete, but I think we can do the last thing that I wanted to do here on board the sea truck, which is to make a beacon to help us navigate a little bit down in the Crystal Caves. It could get a little confusing down there because it all looks a little samey. There aren't that many big landmarks that you can use to get around. So I think that we're going to leave a beacon at the exit, or where we're going to enter the Crystal Caverns, so that we at least have a point of reference for navigating down there. And this is going to be the start of our navigation. So let me just take a quick pause here to make a beacon and have it ready for us when we get where we're going. Deployables, beacon. Should have enough room in my inventory to pick that up. Yep. Okay. And you know what else I'm thinking? If we're not going to be using the prawn suit at all down there, and I'm sorry if that's disappointing to you, I'll use it in some other playthrough. I'll use it in some extra vid that I do here, but not right now. So we're just going to detach the docking module and leave it right here at Maida's base. I figured if it was going to be one or the other that we had to upgrade the depth module for, I'd rather it was the sea truck. Okay, so now we're heading northwest. We're going to go... Hang on. No, that's too much west. I want to go more north than west out of here. And then tip over and straight down, 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 down into the briny depths, the crystalline briny depths. And look at that right there, a kyanite fragment, piece of kyanite. Let's grab it, and we'll drop off our beacon right here. I said drop off our beacon right here. What's happening? We'll call this the exit. And grab that piece of kyanite. There was also the prawn torpedo arm fragment here, and a prawn propulsion cannon arm fragment around here that I think I saw as we were coming down. Yeah, it's around here somewhere, but well, we're never going to use it, but... Might as well get the scan. And then these plants... Oh, they have a name now. They have a name and are scannable now. These plants are one of my favorite additions on Below Zero. I just think whatever dev came up with this plant did a fantastic job. It is unique and gorgeous, and I wish we could cut it and bring some back to base and plant some, because it would look so good in our garden outside. But for now, we're heading in, and you you know who is going to be in here to greet us. You know who, right? You know, honestly, at this point, we don't even need the other two modules either. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Unless we have a good reason to get rid of those modules, let's leave them where they are. What I would want to do right now, though, before we get too far...
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there sure as heck is. Before we get too far in, too deep, I would like to find another piece of kyanite so that we can make that depth module upgrade. Aye! Good to see ya. Let's have a health kit. Yep, knew he'd be coming to say hello. That was my last health kit on me. I have more in the truck. So let's swing back past the truck, look as we scan for more kyanite. Because we're going to have to take the depth module that's in the sea truck out for a couple of seconds while we craft the new module. And I would rather not be below the crush depth. I mean, it's going to take some damage as we do this. That's unavoidable, I think. So let's make sure that this is topped off. And then try... Wait a minute. Just a triple check that we have everything we need. We have room in our inventory. Okay, now let's do this. So we're going to pop this out and then immediately run inside.
Warning.
Yep, I know.
Depth reached.
I know.
Hull damage imminent.
I was anticipating that. This should only take a couple of seconds. We'll jump back out and do the rest of this. What? Depth module, depth... Are you kidding me? Does this have to be crafted at the mod station? I should have figured that. I don't know why I didn't anticipate that. It's just the devs have me all turned around with all the other changes that they made to where you build stuff. I don't see any reason why this shouldn't be available to build at the Sea Truck Fabricator. It's the whole freaking point. Or it used to be the whole freaking point. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to pause here for a second. I will run back really quickly and get this upgraded, and then we'll come back down and do this again. Do I need to bring this stuff? I don't need to bring any of this stuff here. Let's leave it right here for now. And I'll meet you guys back at base so you can help me craft it, and then we'll meet back here again eventually when we have it all upgraded. Okay, folks, we are back. Let's get this made and maybe grab a quick bite to eat before we head back out. Oh, I gotta take the one out of the truck first. It's gonna be easier this time because no crush depth issues. There we go. Mark III takes 3 pieces of nickel ore, 2 pieces of kyanite, and a plasteel ingot. Now let's have a quick bite to eat. I'll grab this fully charged power cell because I was afterburning all the way back from the Crystal Caverns. And a Preston plant. Preston plant, are you fruiting? All right, it's fruiting. Okay, we need more water. Alright, I'll just grab water off the... Well, do we really need water? No, I've got 2 recycled water there. There we go. Reclaimed water. Okay, oh wait, I should put this in. Should I install this? What do you think? Smart thing to do? Or just like mildly smart? Crush depth now 1,000 meters. This will get us where we need to go, and I will meet you guys back out at the Crystal Caverns. Be right back. Okay, guys, we are back out at Meta's base. Let's try this again. Go this corner for base, the far corner, and then heading north to begin with. And then northwest and down. and I'm gonna stop and replace the power cell when we get down there, because I've been afterburnering like crazy to get back to base and then back here, and I want as much power as I can get so that I can use the zapper a lot without having to worry about running out. Let's do that now. I think we'll leave the other 2 sections there. I don't think we're going to need them. That's out. Completely out. I think we'll just proceed on in the truck without those sections. From here, we're going to go east. And down. And there's Mr. Shadow Leviathan over there. This is not quite what we're looking for, but close. Let's grab some more kyanite. We've used up all the kyanite we had on us, and I think we're going to need some more. Just look around, see if there's any right in this immediate area. There's some. That's 2. That's another prawn suit torpedo arm that we don't need. I think that's all the kyanite right around here. Let's keep going. Still heading east. Looking for a big formation that is very noticeable. It doesn't really look like anything else. Well, sort of looks like that, but that's not it.
The crystals in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both.
Ah.
I cannot tell.
Perhaps both, huh? Okay, I think that... Wow. Well, this isn't actually what we're looking for, but it's kind of cool.
There is definitely something of value nearby.
Well, is this?
It could help you build my body.
I don't think this is where we... This is not what we're looking for, but let's just take a look down here, because it's kind of neat. What the heck? This is not what we were looking for, guys, but I've never seen... Unless this is another way to what we were... Alright, so this is just another way down to what I was going to bring us to, so... Unless this is the No, this is the Oh, alright. Well, I mean, I know where we are. I usually come in from that way. There's another entrance over there. Like up that way. But this works. Let's do it. Oh, it's beautiful down here. It's gorgeous. And I like the music. Alan's organs.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our
New
designs
blueprints
provide for
synthesized.
redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted. You have scanned all the components we need to make a storage body.
Are you
Yay!
excited?
Using the chemical compounds
Yay.
available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Just for kicks, let's go out the other way, the way that I usually go. Whoops. Or maybe not. Am I? Yeah, this is the way I usually come in. You have to keep an eye on my oxygen here. I'm kind of far from the truck now. His shadow is right above us. Hi, handsome. Yeah, when I say handsome, I'm being completely facetious. He is the ugliest creature ever. Not that I hold it against him. You know, that's just what he looks like. Okay, back to the truck. 250 meters on 60 seconds of oxygen. We'll be fine as long as Shadow doesn't find us and force us to detour or something. There's magnetite down here. No Shadow. No Shadow. Now I'm getting a little nervous because I don't really know where the sea truck is. I've never used that entrance before. I guess we're gonna have to. Whoa, this is gonna be tight.
30 seconds of oxygen.
Yeah, I
remaining.
know. Let me get my. Nah, we'll be okay. I was gonna get my air bladder in case we needed that extra 10 seconds, but I think we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be close, but we'll be okay.
Oxygen.
Okay. I got it. It's LN. I got it.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the Fabrication Facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me. Did all of your people have access to that kind of mobility?
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
We have to go down.
All of my people were not invited.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now. One does not simply cease to be scientific.
Don't I know that? So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Alien getting a
Okay, but
little
don't
pushy.
think I don't notice you changing the topic. We'll come back to this later.
Alien, a little demanding there. What's that about? Whoa. Okay, this is weird. What is this for? Large drillable kyanite nodes here if we had the prawn suit. Those are gorgeous. Those are new. Whoa. Nice. I'm not sure what they have planned for this area, unless it's just a drilling area, or a place to make a base or something. I said we needed to go deeper. We did, but not into this weird little area. We just have to find a way into the main cavern and go down. So let's head back toward the exit marker there. I mean, we want to be heading northeast, so maybe this will actually get us where we need to go. Let's see. Does this go down at all? No, it just curves around. I think it closes off down there, maybe. This might work. Nah, we're seeing... Well, wait a minute. Okay, I'm seeing red crystals. All right, we're where we need to be. I just, again, came at it from a slightly different direction than I'm used to. Let's go north out of here. And as always in Subnautica, when in doubt, say it with me, folks, go deeper. That's what we're going to do. Now, Shadow Leviathan's cousins are down here. So I'm going to try to stay mixed in with these crystals as much as I can. Keep them off us. Not that I'm that scared of them. We've got the zapper module.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area.
Do you now?
Unable to identify.
It's good to know we're in the right area. A little zippy zap. Thanks to Jeff for suggesting the strategy of not charging it up. It just wastes energy, and a simple tap on the zapper will do. Another fantastic biome to build a base in. I hope somebody comes up with a mod that just removes all the Leviathans for people who want to just build bases, because this game's going to be really good for base builders. A lot of fantastic places to go to build a base. The reason I'm not dashing right in there, guys, is because I think we're going to call it an episode here. And at the beginning of the episode, we're going to go in here, make Alan's body, and then see where that takes us. We're getting through toward the end of the game as far as it's gotten at this point in early access, to the end of the story. So I'm not in any hurry to get this wrapped up right now. Let's see if we can stretch it out a couple more, maybe one more episode or two even. The next one may be our last episode. So thanks for watching this one, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay. There'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.